Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I want to give a quiet gang notification gang shout out to Autumn Trees, The Diary of Fawns, Ordinary Me, and She Nail Maestro. Thank you guys for being the first 4 to comment on my last video. I want to say thank you to everyone who tries to make it to these videos. So today I'm doing a freestyle. I want to show you guys 4 quick and easy, really cute freestyle designs that you can do on your clients. So I am using some new stuff that I got in my Young Nails PR kit. I'm using this new brush from them. It's called the Artistic Sculptor. I'm using their Speed Pink, which I've never used before, as well as their I think that's a cover pink or a cover blush. I don't remember what it's called. And so here I'm flash curing on these tips, and then I'll cut them down and shape them up. I'm flash curing these on with base coat gel. Then I'll stick my hand in my big lamp to get a full cure so that everything is well adhered down so I can like trim them up. I'm going to be using this blue acrylic from JCBeauty Concepts as well for my ombres, as well as some loose glitter on the side here. And I have these 2 teal loose glitters from Young Nails as well. So everything I use today will be in the description box because I know this video is moving a little bit quickly. But so here I'm using a bling removal tool from Couture, and I love this thing for kind of cutting my tips into shape. And I just like the straight edge of it. It helps a lot with this part, especially if your tips are too wide or too big, or you just want to go, maybe you want to do like a stiletto. This is amazing for that. I think when I used to do this using the nail clippers, because the clipper was so curved, it was really easy to mess up and cut in too much. But with this, I'm noticing that it's just quicker. Sometimes I even feel like I don't have to go in with my hand file after cutting these. I can just go straight in with the acrylic and hand file later. But because I'm kind of particular, I'm gonna go in with my hand file and perfect it and make it even straighter. I'm going for like a long coffin. These tips I got off of Amazon, so I will have them linked down below so you guys can get them as well. I really had no rhyme or reason for what I was doing today. I honestly was creating the look as I went. So here I'm doing a glitter ombre. Like, some of the steps that I take are kind of nonsensical looking back, but it's because I was just like randomly doing things as I went. If I were to do this all over again, I would probably just have done it different, but it's okay. So I put down that blue on the tip because I didn't want there to be any like clear coming through the bottom. By the way, I have to mention that I'm capping my design today with the Speed Pink. So I noticed the Speed Pink from Young Nails, it is like basically a clear acrylic. I'm not sure why it's called Speed Pink. It might be like a murky clear, like a natural clear. I really don't know the point of it because it really has like hardly any color in it. It looks almost like a clear acrylic that's just like 1 or 2% have some pigment mixed in there. Like, it's crazy. But I decided I'll just use it to cap today because I think I intended to make these like matte nails, but I actually liked more how they look shiny before I cured the top coat. So that's one question I have for you guys. I'll put a poll in the cards. Do you prefer how these look matte or shiny? If you're from Instagram, you've already seen the photos. The rest of you guys are gonna have to wait till the end result to see how they look matte or shiny. So this nail, I'm doing a marble. So I put down a little bit of the Speed Pink, and then I picked up that loose fine glitter. The fine glitter, I believe, is called Maxed Out, and then the tinsel glitter is called Big Tipper, I believe. I could have those reversed, but yeah. I don't usually do marble nails, so I'm trying to do them a little bit more, and I actually really loved how this one came out. I'm marbling this with a Tones product acrylic, and I think that one is called like Pink Diamond or something like that. And it has like very fine gold glimmers inside of it, so I think it just looked really stunning. And I'm gonna leave parts of the nail completely clear And yeah, this nail came out so much cuter than I thought. I'm placing these chunkier glitters in here. I used these on a recent set and I just never actually put them away. I had them sitting out on my desk all this time. So yeah, I just decided to throw them in last minute. We have some pink hearts, some hollow hearts that are like blue and pink, and then a holographic star. So this is my negative space nail. I actually really loved it because it has like a French tip in there. I'm probably gonna be doing more stuff like this because I think it just looks so interesting to have all of these harsh lines and then like a glass cutout negative space. And this brush, I really enjoyed working with this brush today. Like this brush, I felt like my bead consistency was so good. I used to really think that bead consistency had a lot to do with the monomer you used or the powder you used or how long you damped your brush or how hard you release the liquid and stuff. But I think honestly, bead consistency has so much to do with the brush, the quality of the brush, the quality of the hairs. Are the hairs all laying in the same direction? Are they all the same length? Like what kind of hairs are they? And like how big is the brush? Like that actually matters so much because I didn't do anything different today. I used the same old dap and dish I've been using, the same old monomer I've been using, but my beads were coming out flawless every single time. The brush I had been using up until now is frayed. It is a little bit frayed. The hairs on it are not all the same length, so I think that's what made a difference. A fresh brush, a nice brush. It is quite small, but because it is small, I'm able to do all this detailed work that I probably wouldn't have been able to do as easily or as neatly. So on this French tip with the space cut out, I am filling in right around the smile line with this loose glitter. I'm not picking up clear acrylic with it. I'm just picking up the glitter. So typically I would not recommend to do this because it's not really like adhering as if it were a bead of acrylic because it's literally just glitter and monomer. So it's not really much for strength, but you just want to do a thin layer of it and then cap it with clear to hold it down. And then I'm gonna put like a little holographic star right in the middle. It's so cute. It came out so freaking cute. I have to mention that these pink hearts, they're like that deep violet pink hollow heart. That one actually does not work too well with monomer. The color leaches out of it with monomer, and I noticed that on the previous design I used it on. So that's why I haven't capped the other nails I just did, that marble and the ombre. I didn't cap those yet because I'm going to do something that I actually really recommend for glitter encapsulation. So I'm gonna put a top coat on those two nails, and I noticed by doing that first before your encapsulation, your top coat, since it's a gel, it's going to seep into all the crevices and all of the like areas around that glitter piece a lot easier than a runny bead of clear acrylic. And sometimes with those runny beads of clear acrylic, you can get gaps, you can get bubbles and spaces around that glitter. So doing it with a gel first to cap it is going to protect it from leaching, and it's also going to completely encapsulate it as a first layer, and then you can go in with clear acrylic for strength. So you guys will see me do that. This is the pinky nail, and I'm just doing a kind of like blue to clear ombre with some glitter right at the blend area. So this is after I have cured that top coat I told you guys about, and I'm just capping with the pink acrylic. So just a warning, some of these nails are not going to be built up to their full apex because this is a display set. We're just viewing these from the top down. I'm not really demonstrating apex or anything today. Some of them are thick enough to wear potentially, but the pinky was definitely on the thin side and I just kind of left it that way, so that's just a warning. So here I'm using my Burano e-file. The first couple clips here, like I am struggling with this e-file because I think I'm using the wrong bit for this sanding band. So I eventually get my life and swap out that bit and change the sanding band and everything starts working much better. So I'm using my e-file to take down the bulk today, and then I will go in with my hand file and finish it up. I was sitting there thinking about it and I honestly couldn't live without either my hand file or my e-file. Like I could never just choose one. The combination of the two just takes everything to the next level. With the e-file, you get the speed and you also save your hand from all that tension, having to hold, you know, it's very tense and laborious to hand file, especially if you are not really great with your application and the nails are very bumpy, then you have a lot more work to do. It's going to take so much time. So I just use the e-file to eliminate bulk. You don't have to be the best e-file in the world. Just know when to stop. Knowing when to stop is a skill in itself when it comes to this e-file. Know when it's okay to, put this down, we're done e-filing, I'm gonna finish the rest with the hand file. Just knowing how to do that is gonna help you so much because sometimes you can ruin your design by over-filing. So after all of that is done, I'm just going with my hand file, cleaning up those side walls. You always want to turn the nail to the side and get anything that's hanging down. It just makes your work look really completed. I'm actually really loving these files from Young Nails. One side is a buffer. I think it's 100 grit buffer, and then the other side is 180, and they're very hard. They don't bend, and it gives me a really, really cute shape. I really like these. Okay, so this is after I washed the hand. I'm using the CrystalNails Matte Top Coat. So I really do like how they look shiny, especially this one. And I did go on the underside of these nails with a clear shiny top coat just so that everything was super duper glassy. So I'm gonna give you guys a look at it shiny before I stick it into cure. So this is how she looks. So pretty. That marble nail is just incredible. Oh my God. Okay, so this is after curing. The nails are not as cute. I have to admit, I'm more of a fan of the shiny, especially because a lot of these glitter pieces lose their holographic after they go matte. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to my patrons. I love all of y'all. Have an amazing day or night. I'll see y'all in my next one. Love you. Bye.